How's it going, everyone? KingCourtis here again for your Week 12 picks of the 2010 NFL schedule. Quick recap of last week. I went 10-5-1. Did a lot better last week than I have in the previous weeks, bumping my season record up to 83-73-4, which gives me a season of 52. So my percentage is going up. Still lingering around the 50%, but that's any improvement's good for me right now. I'm looking to keep lifting it up from here on out. Okay, for this week, we've got Thanksgiving Day games, we got a few Thursday games, and then Sunday and Friday games. So I'm going to start off by taking the New England Patriots over the Detroit Lions by 6.5. Not much to say here. New England's looking like a powerhouse team like they always have. Detroit is trying to salvage what they can. Matt Stafford's out. He's going to be out for a while, so should be at least a 14-point game for New England. After that, I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints over the Dallas Cowboys by 3.5. Should be an easy game for the Saints. Not too sure if Dallas is still picking up their pieces or if they're even going to be able to do that for the rest of the season. They still got their injuries lingering there, so I think that'll be a 10-point game at least for the Saints. After that, I'm going to take the New York Jets to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. They're favored by 9, which I'm not too sure if that's a little too much or not. I think that might just barely be a 10-point game for the Jets. We'll see how well the Jets will be able to cover Batman and Robin, and how well Mr. Clutch, Mark Sanchez, will be able to play against the Bengals defense. After that, I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars to beat the spread over the New York Giants. The Giants are favored by 7.5. But I feel the Jags should be able to keep it within 6 points. Should be a good game. It should be a good game. It's two middle-of-the-pack teams coming off of decent weeks last week. After that, I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Buffalo Bills. Pittsburgh's favored by 6, and to be honest, I think they should be favored by higher than that. I think they should be favored by at least 9. But Buffalo's won a game. They're still way below par. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh, big win, 21 points. After that, I'm going to take the Houston Texans to edge out the Tennessee Titans. Houston's favored by 2.5. All the problems this week surrounding Vince Young probably will hinder Tennessee a bit. I know he apologized. I know he's hurt, so it doesn't really matter anyways. But I think that might cause a little bit of tension in the locker room, and we'll see how well they can play against Houston this week. After that, I'm going to take the Washington Redskins to take out the Minnesota Vikings. Washington's favored by 2.5, and Minnesota, they're just poor in general. I don't give anything to Minnesota at all for the rest of the season. This should be a easy 7 to 10 point win for the Redskins. After that, I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to upset the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly's favored by 3.5, and I think Chicago should be able to win this game. I liked Chicago last week. I know it was foolish of me to pick the Dolphins against the Bears last week. I didn't realize how injury plagued the Dolphins were, but Chicago's looking very good. They're going to contend heavily for their division this year against the Packers, and I think if they beat teams like Philly, they should be able to do that quite well. I know Philly's a really good team, and I think Chicago's only going to be able to win this by a field goal, which wouldn't surprise me. And if Philly wins by a field goal, that's quite alright too. Chicago to at least beat the spread, if not win that game. After that, I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons to beat the Green Bay Packers. Atlanta's favored by 2, so this should be a really close game. This is going to be a great game. I look forward to seeing this game. I think overall, Atlanta's just slightly better than the Packers. I think the Packers' defense might give Matt Ryan a run for his money, but I think he should be able to pick them out and win this game by 7. After that, I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baltimore's favored by 7.5. Initially, that looked a little too high to me. Tampa might surprise the Ravens, but then again, it wouldn't surprise me to see the Ravens win by at least 10 in this game, as they are a very strong team, contending heavily for their division. After that, I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns to beat the Carolina Panthers. Cleveland's favored by 11. I don't know. I never thought that Cleveland would have been favored by 11 anytime soon, if not ever. So it's a new change for me. Of course, it's against a team like Carolina. They should be able to do it. I don't think they'll have any problems beating Carolina by 14, if not higher. After that, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs over the Seattle Seahawks. Kansas City's favored by 1. This is a toss-up game, really. Seattle really needs to win games like these to win their division again over St. Louis. And KC needs to win as many games as they can to hold their division against their divisional rivals. So I think this will be a 7-point game for the Chiefs. After that, I'm going to take the Oakland Raiders over the Miami Dolphins. Oakland's favored by 3, and due to all the injuries that Miami has right now, I think this would be an easy 7-point game. 7-point game for the Raiders. Raiders aren't a great team, but they do have an edge in being healthy and being overall a better team in this particular game. After that, I'm going to take the Denver Broncos to beat the St. Louis Rams. Denver's favored by 4, and they need to pick up from their loss against the Chargers last week. I think they should be able to win this game by at least 10. St. Louis is fighting. They'll probably put up a good game here against the Broncos, but not enough to bring it within 4, if not even winning this game. So I'm going to say Denver by 10. And for our last Sunday night game, I have the San Diego Chargers to upset the Indianapolis Colts. Indy's favored by 3.5, and I liked San Diego this past week. They looked good, and I'm understanding why Phillip Rivers is leading the league in passing. He's doing quite well right now, and now they're actually starting to get wins. So I think San Diego will win this game by 7 to 10 points and keep pressing for a playoff division leader spot. And for our Monday night game, this isn't the best Monday night game I've ever seen. I'm going to take San Francisco over Arizona. San Fran's favored by 1. This is realistically a toss-up game, and I think San Fran has the very slight edge over the Cardinals in this game. So there you go. There's my picks for Week 12. If you like my picks, if you want to let me know what you think about your picks, if you like my picks, if you don't like my picks, don't forget to leave a comment down below. If you like my video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps us all. And if you want to see more videos or an easier way to see my older videos, hit that subscription button up above, and you can check me out. Alright guys, I will see you all next week.